Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my YouTube channel. I say again, welcome again to my YouTube channel, Eric Broad's YouTube. And today I'm going to be covering some military content, and this right here is not going to be long, but today I'm going to begin a series where I'm going to start with the requirements for special operations or special forces amongst the different branches of service. And so today I'll start with Air Force special operations, and so this will be brief. Just this is a brief overview of the requirements for Air Force special warfare. And obviously within the special forces for the Air Force, you have obviously the medical special forces guys with your pararescue. You have your tactical guys, your TAC-Ps, and obviously other special reconnaissance airmen. But I'll go through those elements in another video. But let's get started. This is going to be brief, guys. So for those of you that may have an interest in joining special operations for the Air Force or any other branch, but this right here is going to be for the Air Force. So, all right. To join Air Force Special Warfare, the following criteria must be met. Okay, your age must be between 17 and 42 years of age. You must be a United States citizen, and for your education, you must have a high school diploma or the equivalent of a GED. Now, concerning your ASVAB score, from what I've read, the qualifying score has got to be a minimum of, I believe, 70. Now, normally, a score of like 31 on the ASVAB in the United States Air Force is like its minimum. 50 is average, and 60 is above average. So 70, and this is for Air Force Special Forces. It needs to be a minimum of 70. So understand something. These guys that are special forces, they're some pretty sharp cookies, and so you got to be, I guess, pretty smart or score high on the ASVAB. And there's different reasons for that. Obviously, special forces go beyond and get training, far beyond what the average airman or soldier or the seaman, or what a regular Marine or Coast Guardsman would get. And so this is a whole different level, of training. And if you think that the other branches or every branch of military service, their basic training is something, special forces takes it to a whole nother level. And many guys can cut it physically, but a lot of times it's the mental aspect, that normally make or breaks the persons. And a lot of times it can be something small, but they are definitely going to test you mentally, because they have to be sure that you can hold it together before they invest that type of money in you. They invest a lot of money in special forces guys of any branch. I mean, a lot of money. So they have to be sure that you are qualified to cut it, physically, and more so the mental aspect is even more important. But the physical aspect is off the chart, but mental is even more. So minimum ASVAB score of 70. All right, let's see. As far as physical fitness, I'm not going to go directly through as far as with the age groups, but this is just a general overview. Physical fitness stands for special warfare, and this is the Air Force. They include the ability to swim 25 meters underwater, swim 500 meters, right? And that means, just regular, whatever on top. Do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups in 2 minutes, and then run a mile and a half. So obviously, this test is designed for muscular strength and also endurance, and to see how far you can push the muscles in the body with endurance, and I guess you can say kind of pushing, repping out to failure, but you definitely have to be extremely well conditioned in order to pass their physical fitness test. So, and you do have to have a combination of both. You're going to have a combination of muscular strength and also muscular functional strength. And I said it in other videos before when doing the fitness requirements for the other branches of service and basic training and just regular military. And the military's test in general is designed for muscular strength, muscular endurance, and I guess I'll say your aerobic capacity. But in special forces, you have to be extremely well conditioned, and those guys are strong. So it takes a combination. But you can have a person that can, like a bodybuilder, that can lift weight, say in the gym, but you take, say, a firefighter, and they can move, I guess body weight or lift logs and stuff like that. Well, with special forces, you're gonna have to have a combination, of both, and definitely functional weight, because you may have to lift, other military members to safety, or even a comrade, so you have to be able to move dead weight. You got to have excellent functional strength, but it's going to require both, and definitely you have to have excellent conditioning and stamina and endurance. So for those that desire to join special forces, this will give you an idea of what you would need to prepare for as best as you can. Okay, let's see. Other qualifications have normal color vision. Okay, so you cannot be colorblind and join any branch of special forces. Okay, depth perception, be qualified to bear firearms, and complete a national agency check, local agency check, and credit check. So, with the regular branches of the military servicemen and women, they undergo, you have to have a secret clearance. Now, when you're getting into special forces, they're going to really dig deep. So you're probably going to really go into a secret or top secret clearance because of what the type of information that these guys deal with, and what they have a need to know, when they're going into their operation. So they're really gonna, the FBI is gonna do a deep, and there's gonna be other, agencies that's gonna be looking into your background. So if you want to join special forces, make sure you can't have any felonies, and you have to make sure keep your record clean. Keep it clean to the max, and make sure all your bills are paid. Don't default on anything. Make sure that your credit has to be good. Other than that, these are disqualifiers. They can disqualify you. So special forces, they're looking for the cream of the crop, but they're not only just looking for a person that can be an extreme physical specimen. They're looking for some individuals that are intelligent, and also your character. So if you're going to represent your branch of service in this country in this extreme capacity, which this is only a small percentage of servicemen, can make it, into special forces. So that tells you how much further cut above the rest you have to be. And even if those that are in the regular military and you desire to cross train and go into special forces, your records are going to have to be stellar. You have to be the best of the best in order to transition from regular military and go into special forces. And you have to have, there's going to be letters of recommendation that are going to be required, by maybe say certain bosses, certain commanders, and maybe it's going to require certain other individuals that they deem important, so they can take, the board can take a look at your overall character and you as a military serviceman to see if you are the right fit of what they're looking for. And then should you pass that and you are accepted into the program, then from there, that's when you go on and deal with the mental games and whatever the physical aspect of it. But so that's for both those that are in the military that desire to cross over, and for those that are civilians that desire to join. If you want to join this branch, you got to be the best and stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And keep your credit good. Meaning, don't default on anything. Pay your bills and pay your bills on time, because they're gonna dig deep and they're gonna dig into everything. And normally for jobs like this, they're probably gonna go back on you. Probably your background check will probably go back maybe 20, probably about probably 20 years. You guaranteed to go. They guaranteed to take you back at least 10 to 15. So, and they're gonna dig deep. So, if the government is looking for anything bad enough, believe you me, in your background, they will find it. You'd be surprised. So keep your nose clean, guys. Keep your nose clean. As for the ladies, right now, as far as I'm aware of, there are no female service women that are eligible for special forces at this time, as far as I know. I'll double check on it, but G.I. Jane, that was a movie. Now, I'm not saying they're not possibly, maybe sometime in the future that they may consider it, bringing women in, but for the most part, only men are eligible for special forces, and that's for different reasons. And I would be able to understand that, if a female gets caught, it's a lot of, issues and demoralization that it could cause on a team. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of different, with guys, and that's not being, no offense, not being sexist or anything like that. But at this point, women are not eligible for special forces in any branch that I'm aware of, but I will double check. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get ready to close this out. Let's see. Okay, you also should be comfortable with heights and be able to parachute. Some specialties have additional requirements, such as pararescue specialists, which I talked about, the paramedics, needing to be have additional requirements, such as pararescue specialists, needing to be scuba divers, and special ops weathermen needing high electronics ASVAB scores. Okay, to find a recruiter, you can check out the Air Force Spec War overview page to find the unit or location you're interested in, and then go to the links page to find a local recruiter. But special forces, each one, they're special forces, but they have their own AFSC or whatever it is that they special in. Like I said, a good example would be you may have a person that's in Air Force Special Forces, but say maybe their specialty may be to handle the electronics, for the group. Your special ops guys, they function primarily as like a team. I think anywhere from maybe like a 12-man unit, maybe, and I don't know if it goes as high as 15, but probably something like 12. But the group is normally small and it's normally close knit, and so each military member in that special forces unit, they have an individual career specialty, besides the actual job, as special forces. So more to come on that, and I'll make more videos on that, guys. But I'll put Air Force Spec War in there, but it's not hard to find. It's not hard to find. It's AF SPEC WAR. Not hard to find. But that's all I have on this one. And this right here is the requirements for Air Force Special Operations. This is just a general overview. Next video, I'll go more, in depth on the requirements and how the Special Forces breaks down, amongst this particular branch of service. But that's all I have on this one, guys. Thanks for listening. Thank you to all my subscribers, and please leave a like, a comment, or either if you don't like the video, leave an unlike. If you have information to share, please share it in the comment section, to help others out, and I'd love to dialogue with you. And the name of this YouTube channel is Eric Broadus YouTube. That's ERICBROADUS YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. And I also have a podcast, Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find Snacks Thoughts podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, Radio PBM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and a host of social media outlets. So please share Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. Also, smash the bell to become a subscriber to Eric Broadus YouTube, and also please go over to Snacks Thoughts and join. Now, I ask that you would share both Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. Share them with your friends, family, frenemies, enemies, rats, bats, dogs, cats. You know what I'm saying? Push it out and share it. All right, guys? That's all I have on this one. And again, this right here is requirements for Air Force Special Forces. This is the beginning of a series. Peace out, guys. Catch you on the next one. Later.